we got some more topics. Is we're witnessing another GOAT, honestly.
A brother. Will Jokic win a brother MVP? A brother.
Brother.
My man's a brother. He's basically playing like a brother down there, about to win 3 MVPs.
No, he's not.
Facts.
He's never gonna win the MVP ever again. That's kidding. No, I think right now, especially like, it's crazy what he could do. It's like Jamal Murray goes down, and it's like doesn't matter. He just picks up the slack. Like
he's averaging better numbers than he has in his 2 MVPs.
Yeah,
seasons.
like
bro, it's ridiculous, man. Like
he's just going if and he's still getting the W. So I'm like, I think Luka's having a great season, but right now it's like, if keeps this up, he's gonna win another one.
And they have one of the best records in the league too. It's not even like, they're kind of coasting. No, they're still dominating the league.
Yeah. I think they'll have to now, especially not giving it to him last year.
Yeah, for sure, and winning a championship. But like Luka's better for narrative wise. First year he's gonna take over the league. First year winning MVP, and they're actually a good team. But the way that Jokic is like blocking these guys from getting MVP because he's so consistent year in and year out and just having a better season. I feel like if he didn't win a championship last year, we wouldn't be having this conversation. It'd be, you got to win a championship and then we can put you back into being the best player in the world type of thing. But since he's won a championship coming off that last year, it's still being consistent, getting robbed from Embiid. I think they'll have to give it to him if he keeps this up because he's just that guy. And if he wins a 3rd MVP and they like maybe another championship, is he a top 10 player of all time?
Top 15, top 20.
I don't think
he's definitely entering that conversation. Now you got to put him with like Wilt. You got to put him with, even maybe
Shaq.
I mean Kareem might be a little too early, but definitely Shaq.
Hakeem is like a good range.
David Robinson,
3-time MVP, 2-time champion, 2-time finals
Olajuwon,
MVP.
Hassan. He'll be inside Olajuwon's range, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's like
if
11.
That happens.
11, 10, 9, somewhere like that.
Well, what do you guys value more, the chips or the MVPs?
I mean, they're both valuable.
How is your you have to check how your list is constructed.
When it comes to like Hakeem and Shaq, like they have more chips but less MVPs. You get me?
Well, Jokic is not like done with his career. He's in the process. Yeah. If he gets another one already, though, like he's only going to add to it. That we just know that's what he has so far.
Yeah. I get that, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think that. I mean, maybe I don't know. Getting another MVP and another chip would like definitely like catapult him pretty high, but I wouldn't say just after the 2 chips and 3 MVPs.
I mean, Olajuwon only had 2 chips. I don't know if Will Chamberlain ever even won one. To be honest, he might have actually one or 2, but he's mostly known for his statistical. Bill Russell, all he has is chips. And then we get it. Obviously, and then the other guys, it's the that's when we get into Larry Bird, Magic. He's probably not there yet, but David Robinson, I think he has more, if not the same amount. Well, he would, I guess. Maybe Tim Duncan actually, even.
I have a question.
That's true. If I'm thinking about 10 people, I think
I have a question.
He's like at that bottom, entering in there, maybe not quite.
15, 20.
Here's a player's name, and then tell me if he's going to either surpass or either meet that level of player. Kevin Durant, if that happens.
If he wins another one, no, he won't pass.
If he goes down the path, he wins his 3rd MVP and 2nd chip. Does he get to that name, or does he not get there yet? Because in my list, KD is like that echelon of 10 to like 14 area, or 9 to 14, whatever I'm going to put him. Does Jokic get up to your guys', I don't know, wherever you guys list him?
3 MVPs.
He probably would at the end of his career. He probably would, but like I'd have to his statistics would have to pile up, like because KD's been in the league for so long. It would be like I'd have to wait on it, but he probably would when it's all said and done.
Because you're thinking like KD was off rip already like that, and then Jokic took a few years to get there. In your opinion, I see that exact example.
Because if Jokic falls off for whatever reason, like then it just changes the whole thing. But
3 MVPs and 2 chips.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Like, because
I'm saying compared to KD though, like KD 2 chips.
When we talking
about
2
KD, Finals MVPs, 1 MVP,
MVP trophy.
Does he have 1 MVP or 2? KD,
he has 1.
1.
He only has 1. I honestly, I would say it puts him higher than KD. Like if he's averaging these stats and has those accolades, because we see like KD's had a rocky career.
Kobe has 1 MVP and we put him top 5. So I don't know if MVP's the best.
That's Kobe. He has 5 chips.
You know what I saw with KD today? Some stat that said he's entering his 15th season, averaging 25 plus. That's like insane, dude.
He's
that's another. That's like
you never got hurt.
Yeah.
If he never got hurt,
like that's a good level of consistency.
I personally think he's the best scorer ever. Like from because of how tall he is, the way he can score on every level.
Actual like ability. Like if you put him anytime, he's just gonna be the best scorer of all time.
Yeah, but Jokic,
I think Michael Jordan's still the best scorer of all time.
Nah, bro. Nah, this nigga KD would average like 50 in the 80s.
Jordan's there. No,
my boy Killian Hayes is the best scorer.
Who's blocking him? Who's stopping
Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan's blocking.
They'll just be more physical. You can hand check him, and we saw what physicality does.
What about Shaq? How's anyone's like stopping Shaq then, Hassan? If it's like
nobody's stopping Shaq in any era.
Yeah.
So
no one's stopping anyone in this era or our era or past era. It's just the great players will just find a way to make it work. Like that's all it is.
All the great players would. But yeah,
maybe someone like mid-tier, like Jordan
in that time, man.
If Jordan Poole played in the 50s though, like he could probably.
Okay, give it like the 70s at least. The 50s is insane.
Think about KD's skill set. Like they couldn't play zone, they had to play man-to-man defense every time. They couldn't double team. Like KD would just be torching this.
No, but you can hand check every single time. You can hand check and hit him.
Bro, don't matter.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, but KD's not a pussy, bro. Like KD's not a pussy.
No, he is.
Yeah, the only way you beat him like physicality.
Like, bro, he'll do it.
Obviously, he'll score, but he just won't.
He would get benched for shooting 2 threes in a row. Like
Black Magic, bench switch.
They'd be like, KD, what the fuck? You're 7 feet tall. Get in the post. That's what I'm gonna tell him. I'm just gonna be like, what are you doing?
Imagine Wembanyama doing like tween crossovers in the 70s.
The only stretch forwards were European.
Yeah, they would be like, what are you doing?
Just imagine if Jokic won MVP last year and would win it this year, 4 in a row.
He should have, bro, but it didn't happen.
Nah, I think I started getting mad because LeBron should have.
You need someone with personality and who actually talks to the
guys. He does have personalities. Personalities that he doesn't care about basketball.
Yeah. And he's better than like 99.9% of the league, Hassan. Think about that. He doesn't care, and he's already like the best.
He's not even stressed. No pressure. Sometimes that's his better.
At least
he's
Luka
only
tries.
basketball. It's no big deal.
Yeah, you can tell Luka's going hard every night.
Luka plays year round, bro. He plays in Slovenia for the year. He comes back and dominates the NBA.
Hey, if the Timberwolves keep playing nice, hey, Anthony Edwards, man. I don't know. He got the personality like you want.
Yeah, he'd be perfect face for the
league. Could be the face of the league. He's hilarious too.
Ja, if he stops going on IG Live, you know.
Yeah, you got to delete
he was doing with the
Instagram
and like that trick and the gritty and everything. That was pretty fun.
He could have been an MVP candidate if he didn't like get caught up in that bullshit. Because that
was a good era. That was a good
box office. Like Stephen A.
was box office for sure.
And the team was always good. Like he would got the respect, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like hopefully he can revitalize his but
yeah, I think
he's not
after a few years. If he stays normal and he plays well for a few years, I feel like after a little bit they'll just be like,
yeah. I mean, he has to at this point. It's losing way too much money, man.
I think he'll be fine. It's just if the media will still, vote for him and shit. Really?
Yeah, he'd have to.
I think it's gonna take some years.
Years, you think? I think 1 year would do it.
Nah, 1 year.
I don't think one's gonna do it.
I think if
it's very forgive and forget nowadays. It's like, okay, all right, let's go.
I mean, obviously, if you're playing at a high level, then yeah, it's forgive and forget. High level, and you're staying away from all the nonsense for a year. I think you'd be okay going into next season. Like Miles Bridges just played today. He got a standing ovation, bro. And what he did was way worse than freaking John Moran.
Yeah, it's horrible. Dude. Like,
no way he got a standing ovation. That's
so crazy, dude.
I swear to God,
they should have had the police outside the arena just handcuffing everybody coming out.
Everyone who clapped should get like put on the sex offenders list or something.
Everyone who stood up.
Man,
they should go write down names like, I got you, yeah, I see you.
I didn't think he was going to come back so
all
fast.
His teammates ready to go too, man.
I didn't think he was going to come back so fast.
John Moran will be fine.
What do you mean come back? He had 10-game suspension.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah,
I forgot he was just suspended normally. I thought he was still like indefinitely.
Oh no,
shadow ban? You thought he was like Shadow Realm?
No, because for a while he was just indefinitely like when everything was going on.
Yeah, he was. But last year he played. It was a 30-game suspension, but he got 20 games off last year and 10 this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think Jokic's gonna win this year again, or him or Luka?
I mean, right now he definitely got a case, so maybe.
I'd say yes. Early. It's been like 10 games. I'm gonna say yes. If I had to choose, I'd say yes. I'd lock it in for Jokic now.
Lock it in.
I'd lock it in too, just because of him winning the chip last year, him getting robbed from the Embiid thing, and then him still doing what he's been doing for the past couple of years, and no one being better than him just solidifies it. Top record too, so
Yeah.
All right.
And
so,
with his all-star teammate down, not all-star, with his co-star.
Never will be an all-star. Never will be one.
Oh, but in the playoffs, he's different, Hassan. You got to see this man.
Yeah, he is. He's good. He's a good player. He's just
Crazy.
not an
He could be an
all-star
all-star.
player.
He won't be an all-star because he's like, the season doesn't do him good.
Yeah,
but when those playoffs turn up, it's insane. Like he's literally like, like, dude, he's crazy.
Yeah, he's good.
Now, if he would have averaged like 24 in their first seed or something, he'd be an all-star.
Well, like
But
Chris Middleton.
So many people average more points nowadays.
Chris
He's
Middleton
not
averaged
passing
like
out a Kyrie Irving, bro. Like,
yeah,
but they would end up putting him in.
Like if Ja was playing, he wouldn't pass Ja. He wouldn't pass Kyrie.
Averaging 24.
You wouldn't pass SGA, Luka, Steph. Like
too much talent, bro.
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox is damn near 30 points per game now. Like it's insane, bro.
Yeah, the West is super stacked. I think he would deserve
the league.
It.
He would deserve it, but he's not in the East.
But no, it's just the West is way more stacked than the East. Like he would make it easily in the East.
That's the only reason.
Everybody's coming over here, bro. Leave.